Josue Rivera's here. We'll talk to him in a second. Friday and Saturday, men's volleyball is on BYUtv. It's #2 BYU and Santa Barbara, Friday at 9 Eastern. Then Saturday, a special time, 10 Eastern, UCLA, the hated Bruins, in the Smith Fieldhouse for the final regular season home match. Watch them both live on BYUtv.
Is that a personal vendetta, Jerem?
No, that's just what I see across the net. Is that right, Josue? The Bruins? That's of all the teams, it seems like it's a little bit more chippy across the net with UCLA.
It's always like they're a great team. You know, we always have like great games, so it gets intense.
It's a little more. There's a little more talking between the two of you.
Yeah, last year we have this Opal from UCLA. He just shot
Dane Worley.
Exactly.
I remember the guy, Dane Worley. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber. It was fun seeing you and Taylor go up against
Josue Rivera, the BYU men's volleyball team, ranked #2 in the country right now. They are 16-2 in their last 18 games. Josue, we've asked this to a number of your teammates, but in your mind, what happened early in the season that allowed you to catch fire and play so well?
I feel we came back from the Christmas break, like not that playing that good. And like our first game, we pretty much played without practicing. So we were, I guess, like getting together, and like there were new guys in the lineups too. So I don't know, it was more like knowing each other and like getting back in shape, like from the Christmas break.
So do you feel like those losses were almost like a benefit to your team?
Yeah, for sure it's just bummed on us, like to work harder in the gym and work every day, like come and like, you know, do our best every day. So yeah, I guess it was good.
Up to this point, you've built a 2.5 game lead with 6 matches to go. You own the tiebreak over Pepperdine, so essentially 3.5. How satisfied, or what kind of satisfaction do you have knowing, hey, we played pretty darn well this year, even after going to the national title match last year?
Yeah. I mean, we still have big guys, like guys in the gym, like even like the Opal, like, even though we don't have been patched, like doing a great job on like the setters also. So I mean, yeah, I'm super excited this year. I feel like this year we can do it. Like even though we don't have like Ben patched, we have like great team, and like people every day is working hard, and like yeah, we still do it.
Do you feel like this team is maybe a little bit better than last year?
We're more together for sure, and like we're like playing more like not for people but for like the team to get a win, you know. So I guess I don't know. That team was pretty talented this year. You cannot compare the same, but it's great for sure. Great teammates.
Josue Rivera of the BYU men's volleyball team on BYU Sports Nation with Jerem Jordan and Spencer Linton. Josue, you take on UC Santa Barbara and then UCLA in a place that you haven't lost in, I think, 21 straight matches. What is it about the Smith Fieldhouse that makes it such a tough place for opponents to come into play, other than the crazy fans?
I don't know. Here we feel like we're at home and like we feel more comfortable playing. And I guess like great plays, like we have to finish something that is more comfortable because we practice that every day in practice. So I guess the environment of the gym and like also the fans is a big, huge.
Sure,
like,
that's a huge difference maker.
So I guess those two like together, like just get us like to win the games.
Josue Rivera, junior outside hitter, is on BYU Sports Nation. You're the #2 team in the country. You were #3. You've kind of been flying under the radar nationally. Loyola out of Chicago is the #1 team. Do you kind of like it this way where, hey, we feel like we're the best probably, but go ahead, talk about Loyola. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We don't, I mean, the first time for me, I don't pay attention to the media and stuff, but yeah, for us, we just focus on one thing. One thing only is like work hard every day to get the national champs. You know, I win every game, every weekend. Every game is important for us, so we focus every week, day by day. We don't see ahead like the rankings. We don't see like too much about the media. So
except for BYU Sports Nation,
right?
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
Yeah, that's the only media you pay attention to. Excellent.
I need to ask you about your awesome neon shoes. I think they are visible from a satellite in outer space.
How many batteries do you need to power those?
I don't know. Funny part, I didn't thought it was that bright until I saw the video with Coach. I was watching a video with Coach. I was like, okay, my shoes are really bright when they sing to me. Because in real person, it's not that bright.
Neon green. Where did you get those shoes, and why the neon green?
You know, I was looking for new shoes because the shoes they give me are like kind of broken and apart.
They're the Kobe's, right?
No, the hyper dunks.
Oh, that takes away my broken Kobe joke. Never mind. Come on. Dang it.
Yeah, and so like I was just looking for new shoes, and I was like, I like the hyperfuse a lot lately for my feet and stuff. Feels good, and I just find this cool. I was like between actually an orange and a green. And I don't know, I like the green a lot. So,
orange would be Pepperdine. Orange would be Pacific. You know, neon works.
Neon green is
Neon
okay.
works. And everyone knows where you are at all times on the court.
They give you superpowers, right? Those shoes give you superpowers. Josue Rivera on BYU Sports Nation. The Cougars getting set for a couple of big home matches. And when you're in this position, sometimes teams have a tendency to relax. But what is your coach saying to you, and what are you guys saying to each other to not relax as you come down the home stretch?
That's the least that our coaches said. We are even at the board. We have like red colors in the names of them, saying like this is important and we have to focus every day and come hard. Like don't relax at all.
Yeah.
So that's the least he will tell us right now. Yeah.
When Josue Rivera's on BYU Sports Nation, a couple of big matches this weekend, but you look at what you did last year and what you're doing this year. Do you guys feel like you've done everything you need to pave the way to win the national title and be back there again this year?
Yeah, I think we can do it. We still have to like fix a little details, but how we're playing right now is good. So hopefully we keep getting better.
Josue Rivera of the BYU men's volleyball team joining Jerem Jordan and Spencer Linton on BYU Sports Nation in Studio B. Josue, for those that are not familiar with your story and how you got to BYU, how did you decide that you wanted to become a BYU Cougar men's volleyball player?
Yeah, it was pretty much when like Hector LeBron talked me into this, and also Antonetti, I talked to those guys, and then
legendary Puerto Ricans who played at BYU won national titles.
Huge. And yeah, like they saw me play down there. It's like you have the talent to go to the U.S. And like I saw Sean Pasha then when I play in the World League with Taylor, and he offered me to come on a recruit trip. And that's when I came here. Like I saw everything. I saw the courts, even the engineering program. The people were here so nice. Like I was like, I wanted to go to BYU.
And it's been worth it.
Yeah.
Awesome. and you're doing engineering. You just said it. You're doing engineering. How's that going?
It's busy. Like sometimes I have to stay up until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and then get the done work, and so I can go and play later, like in the travels.
Wow.
So,
and it's in another language.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how you're doing that.
I know. I mean, Jerem, you speak some Portuguese. I speak some Korean. I cannot imagine taking an engineering class in one of those
I don't even
languages.
want to read a children's book.
After 3 words, I'd be like, all right, nope. I'm out of here. No. Josue Rivera on BYU Sports Nation with Spencer Linton and Jerem Jordan. When you get excited and I don't know, I'm not going to say you're talking trash, but you're pumping each other up. Do you speak in Spanish or do you speak in English?
I actually do sometimes speak Spanish. Like some of them, even Jalen and Taylor, they already know like a couple of words I know. And like, when I get on serve, they'll be like, "Vamos, vamos, dale, dale," and just like, yeah, it's fun. I just talk in Spanish, English, both ways, whatever comes out.
Whatever's natural. Taylor Sanders says that he sometimes he talks about some random things, like when he's trying to pump people up. Yeah. So is he probably do you ever look at him and go, huh? What are you talking about?
I'm pretty random like him too. So we say this stuff, we laugh and just keep like, I don't know, trying to pump each other.
Well, we asked Taylor on BYU Sports Nation in the studio a couple months ago, what's the communication like with Tim Daubert? He's a German. He's a freshman. He said, "Oh, we'll be fine. We've dealt with Josue for 3 years."
Yeah, I mean, my first year was like I redshirted, but it was kind of hard. Like saying the go and the hot, like saying those two words different. Like in the middle of the game, it was kind of hard for me. Like even like Joey was like, "What are you talking about?" Like you're talking more. And Futi ended up calling me JoJo because I always let him Jo. So I was like, okay.
That is great stuff.
You figured it out, though.
Yeah, I figured it out. I think after 1 year.
Things look like they're just fine on the court.
So we've kind of determined that UCLA is one of your rivals. Do you feel like the Bruins are your #1 rival in men's volleyball right now?
I don't say it like that, but I would say like every team is like #1 rival right now because everyone's playing super good. Hawaii's playing really good. Santa Barbara even like is playing really good. So I feel like this weekend, like my mental stuff is like go one day by day, you know. First Santa Barbara, then UCLA, but for sure they're big rivals, and we're so pumped to play them.
Huge matches this weekend on BYUtv. Your back's been a little sore. I know that's been bugging you throughout the season. How you doing now?
It's doing a lot better now. My shoulder's kind of not good, but yeah, but
your right shoulder, your swing shoulder.
Yeah, and Blaine's taking care of me, and like the doctors like we're dealing with, so it's getting better.
Are you wearing the green shoes sometime this weekend?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those green shoes are gonna be every game from now on.
Yes.
And there are only 6 matches left, which brings us to the stat of the day.
It's the BYU Sports Nation stat of the day.
Heck yeah!
We got
500.
some rumba music playing in our ears, Josue.
500. You only need to go 500. 3-3. Don't listen to me. Hold on. BYU only needs to go 500, 3-3 in the final 6 to clinch the #1 seed. Win all 6.
Win all 6, right?
Win all 6.
That is the goal.
But you've built up such a lead that if you happen to fall, then it's going to be okay because you're going to get the #1 seed. What that means is that in the conference tournament, you get home court advantage. In the quarterfinal, and then the highest remaining seed left in the conference tournament after the quarters hosts the semi and final. Last year, you benefited from that.
Yeah.
What kind of difference does that make playing at home versus the road in the conference tournament?
I feel like those guys are harder to play here. Like the serve at the altitude, like avoid them a little bit, and the server knows has intensity down there, and so he switched a little bit of the serving and passing. And we're a really good serving and passing team, so we get that benefit too. Practicing here every day, I get this advantage, and then the crowd for sure. The fans like going crazy there. It's fun too.
Yeah.
Josue, every in-studio guest we have signs our BYU Sports Nation Rise Up flag. So would you mind giving us your autograph and joining the ranks of the Rise Up flag?
Sounds good.
Josue Rivera,
we wish
Junior.
We wish you the best of luck this weekend. Keep it rolling, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good. You need more luck with engineering, I think, than men's volleyball right now. That sounds tougher than men's volleyball to me.